Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel. Come back at you, another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, indeed, folks, sampler video series of videos I've been doing for a little while now. I go over there to try out food and drink items. I drink stuff, then, folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, time I'm doing this, folks, I'm not going to lie. This smells really good, and it's near my knee, so hopefully my knee hasn't just randomly started smelling good. I mean, I guess that could be a good thing, but I don't know. I would be a little bit concerned if all of a sudden it randomly started smelling good. Anyway, folks, it's super simple format. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to try out food and or drink items for you. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm going to yammer on about it for a bit. Whilst I'm doing all that, I'm inside my truck, and whilst I'm doing all that, folks, I'm wearing grody work clothes. Typically, when I'm inside the truck and I'm wearing grody work clothes, that means that I was on my way home from work and I found some shit to review for you. That's kind of the case. I did just get off work not too long ago, and I decided to pop out to this particular establishment because I was like, all right, I heard they had a new thing and it sounded interesting, and I was like, I'm down to review that. That sounds great. So I went over there, I got to the place, checking out the thing. They don't have it yet. You know, so, all right. So, consolation prize reviews, right? So, where am I reviewing stuff from? First of all, boom, Starbucks. This is their pistachio latte. I just got through reviewing this, so if you're interested in my opinions on it, go watch that video. But they also had some food items, and I like to review food stuff. So, what is it that I am reviewing for you folks? Well, it happens to be, boom, it's this thing, and part of it flew off. It's a little biscuit thing. Specifically, this is their chicken, maple butter, and egg sandwich, which consists of white meat on a toasted oat roll. Woo! Can we get a thing for the thing? Thing for the thing, maybe? Thing for the thing? Ha 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 ha! Yeah, maybe. Ha 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 ha! Sure. So yeah, man. I mean, I like maple and chicken and stuff, so let's give it a go. And they got my name right on the order. Hooray! I appreciate that. It's fine. Okay. So where did they... Okay. It's very okay. It's a little bit reminiscent of a menu item on the Wendy's breakfast menu, because they have like a like honey chicken something or other sandwich. It's been a while, man. I reviewed it a long time ago. It's kind of reminiscent of that, which is good in some ways. Yeah, okay. The chicken is fine. It is very much just fast food chicken, though. Like, there's really nothing. There's nothing to it. It's got some flavor, but it's not particularly pronounced. the maple butter is definitely doing most of the work in this instance. Which, okay. I mean, I get what they're going for here. It's a little bit of a chicken and waffles thing. I love chicken and waffles. At some point, I need to like go into like a proper chicken and waffle location. I'd love to review one of those. Yeah. The roll is nice. It's got a nice hard top to it. It's toasted, so that's good. The egg is okay. It's honestly probably a little bit better than some other fast food places' eggs that I've had. Because typically with fast food eggs, I mean, it's just there to fluff it up. You know, it's not really offering too much flavor. This has a little bit of flavor. It's there. First, I thought it was just, you know, because maybe they went over there in like the maple butter, but like no, it's got its own thing. It's not terribly filling, I will say. Like, I mean, it's Starbucks, it's not like I'm going to Burger King or anything. So you kind of expect. But, yeah, I definitely had more impressive chicken biscuit sandwiches. The maple butter is, like I said, I would say it's probably the most prominent flavor. That doesn't mean it's a very strong flavor. It's there. It's definitely prominent throughout, but like you're not really getting a strong maple hit. It's more like an essence of maple. But that on top of the chicken, which is again very just meh chicken. The egg is kind of trying to do what it can. The roll is trying to do, none of it is particularly impressive. But I don't hate it or anything. It's fine. I'm sure I paid too much for it because it's Starbucks. But again, I don't hate it. It's just very meh, honestly. And with Starbucks food, I mean, obviously that's not what they're known for. But I've had some food items from them that have been reasonable. Eh, this one's not bad, but it's not great. It's very just meh. And I don't really feel like it needed to be a Starbucks item. I feel like if you're going to do Starbucks, and you're going to do food, stick to the fancier crap. That's, I think, more going to be, because at least then, if you're buying it from Starbucks, you get to be like, all right, well, yeah, it feels Starbucks appropriate. This, like I said, feels like something I could have just got at Wendy's. Two questions have to be asked, though. Would I get it again? Would I recommend it? I'm going to go with no and not really. Like, it's not bad. Again, there's nothing, I have no huge issues with it. But it's, at the same time, I don't have a lot of praise to give it either. It's very, 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 it's a solid C-. It's there, it's okay, it's passing. You're not going to be proud of it, but, it's okay. And I was kind of expecting better when I read the description of it. I was like, okay, maple butter and everything. That'll be really nice. Get a nice hit of maple. Yeah, the maple was unimpressive. Chicken was unimpressive. The egg was surprisingly decent. And the roll was, I'd say the egg and the roll were probably the better parts of the whole thing. But again, it wasn't bad. It was just kind of meh. And for that reason, I wouldn't really recommend it. Like, it's, for what I'm sure I paid, you could just go over there, if you're already getting this kind. I mean, the only way that I would feel like this would be worth it is if you're already at Starbucks, you're already ordering something from them. Sure, it's not a terrible option for what it is, though I don't think it's particularly great. But if you're just trolling for, some fast food breakfast items, just hit McDonald's, just hit Burger King. You're going to get more, probably going to be a little, at least on the same level, if not a little bit better. And it's probably going to cost you a little less. So, anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of the week, monumental rest of the month, stupendous rest of the year, folks. You go through episodes of truly, chicken and waffles tastic rest of your life. I don't know how chicken and waffles came to be, but whoever came up with that idea, I tip my hat to thee, because damn it, that's a great fucking combination. Final 2 things. Number 1, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But what you can't do all the time, I know I can't do all the time. Here's what you do, folks. You're going to try not to be an asshole. Folks, not always the easiest thing in the world to not be an asshole. Trust me. I know it. I live it. I'm out there every day with you in it. Life can be stressful and frustrating and just bullshit sometimes, folks. And, sometimes we're over here, we got disappointing sandwiches, we have a fucking headache that is just cresting. It's just sitting there waiting for its opportunity to just make its way over that hill and just ruin my day. Let's take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there. Maybe you're going to watch this review and you're going to be like, you know what, I should go out and get some chicken and waffles. So then you go over there and you look up, you find a great chicken and waffle spot. Now you're eating chicken and waffles, you're having a good old time. Maybe you go over there, you meet some new people, you're talking with them, turns out you got a few things in common. Now you got a new group of friends. It's a whole thing, man. Like, food is like one of the best social experiences. That's why when people go over there, and I mean, these days it's not as much, but like definitely was like maybe 10 years ago, people would go over there and bitch about like, you know, celebrities and stuff posting pictures of food and everything. It was like, bleh, bleh, bleh. And it's like, yeah, man, food fucking kicks ass. And it's cool when you get to share that with people on some level, you know? And I know for me personally, even if I wasn't doing this show, it's like I definitely, shit, man, look at this burger. It's as big as my head. That's a noteworthy thing in my life, okay? Some people be over there, I climb Mount Everest. Good for you. Good for you. I'm not taking that away from you. Don't try to take away my tasty burgers. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, bye.